Hi, it's Beth with Our Magic Adventures, and we're here today at the Mexico Pavilion in the World Showcase at Epcot. We're going to look around and find out what is all that makes up the pavilion, the places to eat, the places to drink, the places to shop, where you can see a character, and sometimes performances by a band, and then we're going to go on the ride inside of the pyramid. So why don't you join me? Here's La Cantina. It is on the water. It's on the right when you first enter Mexico. This is a quick service restaurant, so you order at the counter, and there's seating back there, or you can sit wherever you want, of course. Their specialties are tacos, nachos, churros, and they have margaritas over here. Okay, here's the margarita booth. It's on the left side when you first enter Mexico from center area. I am not going to say this right, I'm certain, but I'm going to say Choza de Margarita. They have all kind of margaritas. If you can see them in the background. Spinning. Cucumber, El Diablo. They have Black Magic. Looks like they have food here too. They have tacos, empanadas and tostadas, guacamole, and they also have beer here. Here's where you would meet Donald. You can pose with him for a photograph. You can use your photo pass, or if you want to stand to the side and have someone else in the picture, or sometimes the cast members will take your photograph too with your phone. So Donald usually meets here, and I think Donald's getting ready to head in soon. Oh, she just said he comes out at 9 a.m. and it's almost 5. So if you're facing the pyramid and you're walking towards Norway, on the very edge here, where it's roped off, this is where the mariachi band plays. And they play about 6 times a day. So if you can catch them, it's a really good show. And I'll see if I can find the times for you. These are the times for the mariachi band. So yeah, there's 7 different times that you can see them at the place where I showed you that they play by the water. This area also serves as overflow for the ride or to get inside the pyramid. But sometimes it has decorations in it, or has flowers. Like for the flower and garden, they had orchids all inside here. So yeah, it's really pretty. Nice and cool in here. Beautiful plants, a lot of bromeliads, a lot of plants that people see in their home, like this Dieffenbachia, Dracaena, pothos, ivy, bromeliads all over. How about this pothos? Have it growing in a pot. Yeah, so very tropical here. This is one of the only shops they have out here. It's called Ring Carvers, and you can come here and you can select a ring, and you can get your initials or name put on it. I guess depending on how long your name is. Very nice. They're not expensive. What a great idea for a present. And there he goes. Nice. So yeah, it's a unique gift. This is a sit-down restaurant on the water. It's actually right next to the quick service restaurant. This one's called La Hacienda de San Angel. You have to make a reservation to get in here, or you can actually see if they have walk-up. Just to give you an idea, they have cheese dip, guacamole. They have chili relleno, polo poblano. They have tenderloin dishes, tacos, cheese quesadillas for the little ones, or if that's what you want. They even have desserts. Yeah, so if you're interested, look at the birds up there. They're not real, but that's okay. If you're interested, look on My Disney Experience to make a reservation. Or like I said, you can come here and check and see if maybe you can do a walk-up. If you're coming from Norway, this is your view of Mexico. So over there is the quick service restaurant, La Cantina San Angel, and then there's the La Hacienda de San Angel. And then we're going to go inside and eat at the San Angel Inn. So they're all San Angel. But anyway, there's the pyramid and the area next to it that's all lush. And if you keep going, this is the last stop in World Showcase on this side, and you would hit the area of disembarkment, and then you would head over towards the other part of Epcot. I heard a fun fact about this pyramid. They say that it's the highest point in World Showcase, and that there's a small office at the top where they control Harmonious. I don't know if it's what I'm showing you, but this is the tallest structure in World Showcase. Now we're going to go in and check it out. This is called Gran Fiesta Tour, but it used to be called El Rio de Tiempo, and it was replaced by Gran Fiesta Tour. And it's about Donald, who is missing out on the festival, and they're trying to find him. It stars the three caballeros, so it's not a replica of the movie. It just has the characters in it, so which is Donald, Jose, and Panchito. Okay, so now we're going to go in. Always go to the right. There's also a little waiting area around here. It goes into the garden. So let's go in. Inside they have exhibits, and it's after celebrations, but that are also from the movie Coco. So this is called Remember Me, and you can hear the song. So this is something you would see inside here. It's history of a holiday, pre-Hispanic origins, Mayan figurines. And then over here, it's just like this little altar set up. You probably can't see it very well. It's pretty dark. It's way dark. And this is called the Sugar Skull Wall. There are 64 skulls up here. They were hand painted by an artist called Alba Hernandez Santiago, who's a folk artist, and who created different things for the Mexican Pavilion since 2002, it says. This is the exit out to the garden. Let's go here and look at this display. It's dark in here. You can't tell. This This is called Skeletons at Work. And the skeletons are often used to mock the idea of death. So they're depicting going on their everyday lives, dancers or musicians or working people. That's what this exhibit is. I found this interesting. It says, "Who is this fancy woman?" You see this picture of a woman with roses around her skull. It says in the early 1900s, there's a caricaturist named Jose Guadalupe Posada, and he created an image of a grinning female skeleton wearing an oversized hat with elegant feather plumes and flowers, and they call her Katrina. It was meant to poke fun at the elite society, and it was a humbling reminder that nobody, not even the rich and famous, can escape the hands of death. So here's some different depictions of Katrina. And in here, it's called Skeletons at Play. And it said children in Mexico are taught that death is a natural part of life, which isn't it? So many folk artists create happy skeleton toys and games as a reminder to enjoy life while you're living it. This is another window that has the same thing, history of a holiday, as we saw on the other side. It has different artifacts. These are the dates. So what we would call All Saints Day, the day after Halloween, is Dia de Muertos. I'm looking at the thing on November 1st, and it has something different up there. I guess that's All Saints Day. And the day after is November 2nd is Dia de Muertos. So that's the day it's celebrated. It says, remember, even though it's celebrated near Halloween, it is not celebrated on Halloween. Oh, look. Here are some of the artists, like, that did the different work in here. There you go, Jose Guadalupe Posada. And we saw Sugar Skull artist. Sorry for the glare. His name is what? Rob O. Paper mache artist. It says in many areas of Mexico, Dia de Muertos concludes with lively festivities for the dead. The bridal couple, displayed here as an oversized parade float is a popular theme seen throughout the holiday. It symbolizes that love will endure long after death. Pretty tall. And then on the other side is a dog and a cat. That's the bridal couple. Pets. Dog and cat. Paper picado. So, cutting art into paper. Look at that, so intricate. We have one more exhibit, the art of the sugar skull. So here you can see the skulls and then paints. It says to create sugar skulls, the artisans boil sugar and pour them into molds. So these must be the mold. Well, that must be the mold up there. And then this is what pops out. Once it's hard and the sugar's hard, and the artists remove it and decorate the skulls with colorful icing and finishing touches like beads, feathers, foil, and candy. Okay, so now we're walking into the Plaza de los Amigos, and it's supposed to be dark in here, It's supposed to be a twilight market in colonial Mexico. And you can see they have all kind of different vendors out here selling different things. We're going to go into these shops and learn more. And here you see straight ahead is another pyramid. And there's a volcano in the background. When you're on the Gran Fiesta Tour, you go by that, and the tour goes between the pyramid and the restaurant. La Hacienda, no, that's the other one. San Angelin, that's where we're going to. And then over to the left is where the ride is, Gran Fiesta Tour. And all the way to the right over here is La Cava de Tequila. It's a bar. It's supposed to have excellent, excellent margaritas. Here's the line to get into La Cava. They have different special drinks here too. Okay, last table, thank you. Okay, it's a small space in here. Squeezing through. It's gonna be fun walking out. Okay, here we are. Margaritas. Some more margaritas. And more margaritas. They do have beer, Paul. They have a craft beer made with seawater, Tulum. Then they have a Mexican craft beer that's a draft. And then they have organic tequila seltzer. And by the way, they have food here too. They have chips and salsa, queso, guacamole, or you can do a trio combo.
It's a bottled beer.
Oh, it's bottled, okay.
And it's quite good.
It's quite good. And we ended up we're ordering the blood orange margarita. It has tequila, sweet tart mix of blood orange, rum, anchovy, chili liqueur, tagine, I guess, chili lime powder, rim. Looking forward to it. So this is our blood orange margarita. It's quite good. It's different. It's not very sweet. It's tart. It's good. I enjoy it. It's got a little chili rim, which complements it. And it's $19. Okay, these are all the different bottles of tequila at the bar. It looks like a flight of shots. Yeah, it was great in here. Definitely have to come back. We're going to walk around and look at some of these stalls. Cocoa inspired. They have a jacket, coasters. Oh, these are nice. These coasters are $25. And they have the square size. Trivets, aprons, hats. I'm sorry, not hats, ears. Is this for a flight? These are nice too, these. Just give me an idea. This has a cactus on it. These are $25. And these little shot glasses are $10. Some clothing. Jackets. These have a certain kind of name. Shirts, jackets, bags. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, those are fancy. It's beautiful painted pottery. I think that's my favorite. Look at those coasters. Beautiful. So just to give you an idea, a bowl like this. This is for decoration only, $18. I like those too. These are beautiful. These coasters. Oh, these are $7 a piece. That's a deal. Look at these little mini sombreros. Oh man, that's like an ornament. $12. Hats. Cups. T-shirts. I don't know if you can see that. The shirt, just so you know. $25. All the pavilions have Kid Cot, and in Mexico it's over in the marketplace to the right, like when you're ready to exit. So they have a Kid Cot booth right here with a card that is about Mexico, and then they have pin trading. I'm gonna walk into this shop right here. See what they have. Hats. Beautiful painted hats. Dooney and Burke. Coco. Wallet. And 2 different bags. I have some clothes. Some clothes for little ones. A journal, headband, cute dress. Have some figurines. I don't know if you can see it very well. Beautiful shirt. Oh, a little bitty one. Some clothes. Tie-dye. I like that. Looks like a backpack, purse, a rug. Oh, there's the this is beautiful. I saw this in Disneyland. A wooden tray. I think it's about $50. And then they have these plates. And they're all hand painted. If you can see it very well. But there's 4 different plates. And they are $40. And then they also have coasters. We're gonna go into this other store. It's called La Princesa de Cristal. It's in the Rivas Brothers. Oh, look at this gentleman. See him lay that in the little shards of glass. I wonder what he's making. There's tools up on the wall. Look, he laid it in there. That's so cool. Some octopus up here. Look at all the different tubes of glass he has. We're going to go on the Gran Fiesta Tour. Hi.
Welcome in. Welcome.
Thank you. Okay, so we're passing between the replica of the pyramid and the restaurant where we're going to eat later. So we're coming up to Donald, Jose, and Panchito, and they have only been here since 2011. They were originally in Magic Kingdom in the Mickey Mouse Review for about 9 years. Then they went to Tokyo Disneyland for 26 years, and then they came back. Oh wait, where's Jose? Oh wait, they're there. Here. And then they came back here for a D23 Destination D exhibit, and they put them in here at the end. So they've only been here 11 years. Well, we're glad to see them. Okay, so that was fun. Just a reminder, that's the second ride or attraction that's been in that space since opening day. It was fun. So we're back out in the plaza in the Twilight Marketplace, and now we're gonna go see if we can check in for dinner. So here's the dinner menu. Again, soups and appetizers, drinks and entrees and desserts. We'll be sitting here. So here is the menu. You scan the QR code at the table, and they have soups and appetizers. And they show you some of the drinks they have. And these are drinks that we saw over at La Cava, by the way. Like these margaritas. So that's one side of the menu. And then the other side, they have the entrees. And then they have more of the alcohol offerings. And at the bottom, they have the dessert menu. So we're ordering 2 appetizers and the ribeye tacos. I read somewhere that this restaurant's modeled after a restaurant in Mexico that has been around since 1600. But this says that the restaurant has been in Mexico City since 1963. So I'm not sure which is the exact, or if it's both. But yeah, interesting. There are a lot of nice looking things on the menu, but we're going with a few things to try out here. Those are the tostadas with chicken, and then this is the salsa and queso and the chips. And they look good. Ready to dig in? Try one?
Absolutely.
Oh, they are good. Okay, so we just finished our meal, and this is gonna sound silly, but the chips and the chips are nice and fresh and crispy, and the cheese and the salsa were excellent, and the tostadas were good. They were chicken tostadas, and then we had the tacos, ribeye tacos, right? And no. So I was so hoping that this place would be better, because I've heard a lot of negative things and some positive. But I know that we probably won't be going back here. I mean, it was good, decent, but it wasn't really.
I'd give it.
I don't even know what to say. 5 out of 10.
Yeah, and that's what we had heard.
Yeah. So we wanted to come here. It's really pretty. It's neat to be by the ride, but the Mexican food was just, I don't know. That dish just didn't do it for me. I couldn't enjoy that one. Appetizers were good.
They were
Yeah. So if you're going to come here and get chips and dip and tostada and drinks, I think you'd be doing great.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I'm leaving. It's after 9. It's no one else being seated. It's pretty in here, quiet. They closed all this down. And so this ends our tour of the Mexico Pavilion and the World Showcase at Epcot. We had a great time. We saw some neat exhibits inside the pyramid. We got to see the pyramid. We saw the ring carver, Donald dressed up. We came inside of the pyramid and we had a drink at La Cava and had dinner at San Angel Inn, and we rode on the Gran Fiesta Tour. This was a lot of fun. So I hope that you enjoyed learning a little bit more about the Mexico Pavilion. And when you come to Epcot, make sure you come visit it. It's a great place to be. So why don't you join me on my next magic adventure? Bye.